The concrete piers are poured. The job site's a little bit of a mess. The past few days have been really hot and humid. And that's the kind of conditions where, things can go wrong because you get distracted, you're tired, and you don't think of all the things you need to think about. So today, though, it's a little cloudy. It's supposed to be very hot, the hottest day so far. And things are very quiet. I think it's going to storm, actually. Just kind of looks that way. But today, what we're going to try to do, before it's all over, is have the wood floor system started. And if all goes well, we should get all of the 8 posts in, the wood posts, the 6x6s, have them cut, have the beams in, and maybe just have a few floor joists in place. That would be spectacular. What we're going to do next is we have to set up my traditional transit, or builder's level is what I call it. And we have to shoot elevations, and it has to be very accurate. And that's why I like using the old-fashioned optical builder's level instead of the laser levels. The laser levels are great, don't get me wrong. But boy, when it comes down to 1/8 inch accuracy, there's nothing like the old-fashioned optical instrument where you look through it, and it pretty much looks like those scenes you see in the old World War II submarine movies where you have that crosshair. And boy, when you've got the instrument level, that horizontal line that you see in the that thin, it's very thin, that you see through the scope, boy, that's level. And that allows us to get the floor of the shed extremely level. And we need that. We want that. It's going to make the rest of the project so much easier. I'm going to show you the builder's level in the next video. I'm going to explain to you how we get the elevations and how that translates to making sure that each of the 8 posts are exactly the same height off the piers. Because if you remember, through all of the previous videos, I never paid much attention to how high the actual pier was. All I really cared about was that the pier was, below the frost line. So, and the reason why is I can make up that difference. I can adjust the height of the wood post to whatever I want them to be. So, and let me tell you, it is very hard to get the concrete piers perfectly level. It can be done, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot of work. And so I would rather do it an easier way by compensating with my circular saw when it comes down to cutting the wood post the accurate height. We'll show that in the upcoming videos. I'm Tim Carter for AsktheBuilder.com.
If you want to discover more home improvement tips, go to AsktheBuilder.com.